Link, we're going to hit agree and submit application. I'm just going to walk away. Now, when people talk about the points and miles game, this is quite literally what they mean. Using a card like this that I'm going to apply for today is going to save me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of travel expenses over the next year. And hopefully this credit card will treat me as well as my other past credit cards that have given me thousands and thousands of dollars worth of travel value for hotels and flights, and overall just enhance the experience of traveling, which is why a lot of us got into the credit card game in the first place. And more specifically, this credit card, the Delta Gold Skymiles credit card, which I'm going to try to apply for today. And if I do end up getting approved, it's going to allow me to fly to a faraway land called Las Vegas. And not to mention, completely for free, so let's go. So let me just be completely honest. This is purely a greed play. You heard that right. Literally the only reason I'm getting this credit card is because I don't want to pay in cash for this flight that I have coming up to Las Vegas. So let's talk about exactly why I decided to choose this credit card, how it's going to get me a flight for free, how I'm going to get some extra value that the card actually offers, and never actually pay an annual fee on it. So stay tuned for all of that. So a little bit of background, the Delta Gold Skymiles credit card is actually the second tier of all 4 tiers that is actually offered with American Express. And it happens to be the lowest annual fee of the annual feed Delta credit card. It ranges from a $0 annual fee all the way up to a maximum of $550 annual fee, that's a lot. So being that this is my first airline specific credit card, why did I decide to go with the Delta Gold instead? Well, I guess the first thing is, isn't it obvious? Because if you check right here, there's actually an introductory offer that if you apply right now, you actually get the annual fee waived for the first year. So right off the bat, I mean, I'm not going to have to spend $99 in the first year, which is great. And if you look just a little bit closer to the right here, you can see that the actual sign-up bonus on this credit card is only slightly lower than that of the higher tiered credit cards. The difference is only 20,000 points, but the difference in annual fees is $200 to $600 in difference. So why would I decide for my first credit card to go with a credit card that has a high annual fee and only a slightly higher sign-up bonus? I'd rather take the slightly lower sign-up bonus and no annual fee. And to get that sign-up bonus, I only have to spend $2,000, which is like half what the other credit cards are requiring. So how does this all tie in together? Well, if you look specifically, this is my exact trip that I have to make. I'm going from Greenville, South Carolina, all the way to Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, which is about 2,000 miles away. Can't wait to dress up as Elvis. Nothing but a hound dog. I actually love Elvis. And we decided that it's going to be a main cabin flight, which was recommended by our friend, CalBNG. You guys know and love him. And he says with main cabin, it can, quote unquote, you could choose your own seats. You can get the window seat if you want. Doesn't really matter. It's refundable. So if you happen to see cheaper seats in the future, you can decide to cancel and rebook. And this way you'll be able to pocket the difference. It can actually be upgraded, whereas the lower tier can't be upgraded. And so if you do have the Amex Platinum card, you could actually use that in conjunction. And this way you can use the airline incidental fee credit of $200 and actually upgrade your main cabin flight to a higher tiered seating arrangement. If you were to go with a lower tiered flight, then it's not cancelable, it's not refundable, you can't change it, you can't upgrade it. So in this case, I'm like, okay, I'd rather go with the main seat and possibly refund it if I need to. Now the cost for this flight together, if I were to pay in cash, would be closer to about $650 in value after talking about taxes and fees, etc. But if I just use Delta Skymiles, it's only going to be about 70,000 points, which, look at that. The sign-up bonus right now for the Delta Gold Skymiles is 70,000 points. But wait, there's more. Calvi also mentioned in his video talking about the Delta Takeoff 15 is that when you have a Delta Skymiles account and you add your Delta credit card as a payment option, is that you could actually get an additional 15% off all flights just for having this credit card and having a Delta account. So if you have a flight that ends up being about 10,000 miles, 15% off of that is now you're at 8,500 miles needed. So you just saved 1,500 miles because you have a Delta card and you have a Delta account, which depending on how you redeem it, but typically that could be worth like $150 worth of value. So that's powerful. Some other perks and benefits include this one, which I value highly. If you're a person that you've ever flown and you've had multiple checked bags, you know, the big bags that you have to have weighed, tagged, and then you have to put it on the flight and it costs a lot of money. And even though I don't fly too much, anytime I've gone with JetBlue, they've always charged me about $70 per checked bag. So about $140 for me and my spouse, you know, which is a ton of money. But this credit card actually comes with the first checked bag free, which is a ton of value for me personally, because now instead of $140, free for both of our checked bags, which I think is a big benefit. And actually a little tip that I've been doing recently for you guys who try to be kind of like minimalist like me, I've stopped actually carrying big luggages. And now all I do is carry carry-ons, you know, the big carry-ons that could actually fit all my shirts, all my pants and whatnot. Usually I could fit about a week's worth of clothes in that carry-on, and this way I don't have to actually pay the fee for the check bag because carry-ons are typically free. But if I have this credit card, that'll be free. So $0 for check bags, which is amazing. And honestly, with a $99 annual fee, this more than kind of pays for itself, let's be honest. Another thing, did you guys ever notice that when you're waiting to get on a flight and boarding, that there's few people that are actually called a lot earlier than everybody else? They're the first ones on the plane. They looked way more relaxed. They have so much space. They're not a care in the world as they walk onto their flight, right? You've seen these people. Yeah, those are what are called priority boarders. And that's exactly what you get by holding this credit card as well. So if you're a person that holds the Delta Gold Skymiles, you'll actually be one of those people that can be called for priority boarding. So you too can mosey on down and take your time and smell the flowers and then get onto your plane that's completely empty. That's right, I hate you. So great, this is the value. So what's my plan? What I'm about to tell you is something that most people will not say out loud. It's usually only whispered in the back rooms. And I'm not going to mention who actually gave me this idea, but it's genius. Here's the plan, okay? Follow me. Step 1, get the Delta Gold Skymiles credit card. Step 2 is spend the $2,000 and get the sign-up bonus. Step 3 is get my free flight and enjoy 1 full free year since the annual fee is waived on this credit card. And then step 4, come a little bit closer. After the first year, I'm just going to downgrade to the blue Delta card. That's right, literally, so this way I'll never end up paying an annual fee and I still would have reaped all of the benefits and rewards that I've gotten with the gold card over the last year. And this way I live to fight another day if I want to get some of those higher tiered cards in the future like the platinum and the reserve. And I get it. The card is also good itself. It comes with 2 points per dollar spent on all restaurant spend, flights directly with Delta, and grocery stores. But that's what I have the gold and the platinum card for, so it's not something that I can actually use for the long term. So with that greed set aside, let's actually go into the application process and let's see if we can actually get approved for the Delta Gold Skymiles. See you there. Alrighty, so now that we're going to get into the application, I'm going to do the first thing, the most important thing. The guy who forced me to actually get this credit card, which is our good friend, CalBNG. I'm going to go on his page to use his referral link because this is his fault that I'm getting this card anyway. Limited time offer. Okay, so it looks like right now we're going to be getting 70,000 bonus Skymiles after I spend $2,000 within the first 6 months of opening this card. So, and look how good that card looks. That looks good. And one of the cool things with American Express is this apply with confidence tool. Know if you're approved with no credit score impact whatsoever. So we're actually going to use this because what will happen is I could actually see if I was actually going to get approved. If I did get approved, I could then have another choice to actually accept the card or deny the card. So it's pretty cool. So we're going to hit apply now. $0 intro annual fee for the first year, then $99 after that, but we'll be downgrading that by that point, so we're never going to pay that annual fee. And then now just give me 1 second. I'm going to put in all this personal information, and I'll be right back. Again, total annual income for my entire life, no matter if my income was higher or lower. Maybe not lower, but I've always put the income at $39,500 or $41,500. One of those two numbers or anything in between, and I've never been denied a credit card. I mean, knock on wood. And then if you already have a Delta credit card, it's going to ask you for your Skymiles number. This would be my first one, so I do not have a Skymiles number yet. And I didn't want to create an account before getting the credit card, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, now for the moment of truth, we're going to hit agree and submit application. Woo! We're processing your response. Oh no! Oh no, what the? You got to be kidding me. It says, Anthony, this is the pop-up window. It says, Anthony, you are not eligible to receive the welcome offer. Would you like to proceed? I'm in pop-up jail. Oh, no. Why? Oh, no. That's the only reason I'm getting the card, man. I spoke too soon. I can't now. So basically, if you're unaware, pop-up jail pretty much is this window that comes up right before you're going to get approved or disapproved for a credit card, and it says you're not eligible to receive the welcome offer, which would be 70,000 bonus miles. Could be for a number of reasons. Maybe I had too many American Express credit cards in the last year. There's a bunch of different things. But if I hit continue and submit, I could still get the card, but I won't get the welcome offer, which is the only reason I'm getting the card. So unfortunately, because of this, I'm gonna have to cancel the application. But this does not mean it's over. I still have my fiance. She might be willing. So maybe I gotta go and ask her. Maybe I'm gonna go and ask her now. Let's go see. Rare, no credit cards, rare. Hey, this is Calby, everyone. Rare. What do you have to say, Calby? I'm going to be forcing Anthony Venture to get a credit card. So I guess Finn and I are going to be applying with my fiance's social security number to get approved for this credit card since I was denied, and now we'll be able to be eligible for the welcome offer.
What credit card?
What's that, honey?
What credit card are you applying for now?
For myself, the Delta Gold card, so we can fly for free.
You got denied for that card.
No.
Yes.
No, not at all.
Whose social are you using?
No, we don't have to ask questions in particulars right now. I'm trying to record, okay? By the way, what's your social again? I was just trying to remember.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
I don't want any more
Can you just be a team player?
No, you come on.
Everyone else in the credit card community is getting their fiancés to sign up. Why can I be? Why? All right, now that she's gone, let's apply. And yes, she did give me consent. For both things. All right, we filled everything out. Here we go again. We're gonna hit agree and submit application. Here we go. Fingers crossed. No. Again? You are not eligible to receive the welcome offer. Would you like to proceed? How are we both locked out of the welcome offer for this card? How? Why would we both be locked out? Does anybody know in the comments? Why would we both be locked out? Okay, so day 2. Last night, you know, after all my worries and my concerns, I was crying. I told my friend Calby and G my story and how I wasn't eligible for the welcome bonus and that I'm in pop-up jail. And what did he tell me? He said, hey man, I heard that if you use a referral link, sometimes it breaks and it disallows you to get a welcome bonus, but if you go online and just use the regular American Express portal to actually get the Delta Gold Skymiles, you might actually be able to get through and be eligible for the welcome offer. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's try this tip and maybe we have some glimmer of hope. So let's see if this works. Okay, we made it to the final boss again, and now we're going to try again a day later. Without the referral link, we're going to hit agree and submit application. I'm just going to walk away. No. No. Still, you are not eligible for the welcome offer. Come on, man. Why? Why are you discriminating against me? Why don't you want me to have this card? I don't know. I'm out of luck now. I'm gonna try one more thing. So you know what? Here we go again for the 3rd time in a row. I'm not giving up that easily because I realized that I could also apply for the Delta Gold Skymiles business version of this credit card. So that's what we're going to do right now. This is my last ploy. This is the last thing I could possibly do. Let's see if it works out. All right, so just going to have all the normal things that you would see on a personal credit card application, but just a couple of different things that have to pertain to your business. But just know that for here, where it says legal business name, if you're going to be doing it like myself as a sole proprietor, then you could actually just put your normal name there on that line. Annual business revenue, if your business does not have any revenue yet, then you could just do a projected revenue of what you think you'll probably make in the fiscal year of 2023. So I would definitely not put 0 because why would I lend you some money on a business that's failing or not making any money? So I would definitely put something there. And then for estimated monthly spend, again, just a guesstimate of how much you think you're going to be spending every single month on your business. So I'm just going to fill this all out. Give me 1 second, and then we're going to come back to the submitted application. All right, now let's hit submit application for my first ever business credit card. Come on, man, you denied me the Delta Gold Skymiles personal. What's going to happen with the business version? We're going to have something that just says, no, you're ineligible. Screw you. You know, they're going to say something like that. I don't even really want this card, to be honest. I just want the personal one. I don't really want the business version, but I got a flight to Vegas for free, so... Oh, all right, I got approved. Okay. All right, so it took the business version to get approved. Cool. Thank you. We have received your information. You will receive your new card Thursday, April 6th. Very nice. I feel lackluster because I really want the personal one, but all right. First business card is now in the books. We can start building some business credit. Oh, wow, guys. I didn't even realize. But actually, it shows my credit limit. I actually got a quick credit limit of $10,000 on this credit card. That's pretty wild. I'll be honest. That's didn't expect that. That's pretty high for You know, just your first business credit card, right? So you know what? You know what I just realized? That I just got approved for the business version of the Skymiles credit card, but guess what? My referral link actually works for the personal and the business. So that credit card I got denied for earlier, you know, the cool gold one, personal, you could get that credit card along with the reserve and the platinum and all the business versions if you want. So what I would suggest is, if you really want these credit cards, screenshot, scan the QR code on your screen right now, and this way you'll get access to the best public offers available right now. It'll help me out a little bit, help you out, and let's get some free flights together, shall we?